So it's the morning at Machina Bristronica. It's suspiciously quiet, so while we've got the opportunity, we're taking a look at the latest module from Rise into the Storm. What have you got for us?
Yeah, hi. At first, hi Lucinda, hi Luke. Good to have you here in the morning where we had some technical problems, but now
we're up and running.
Finally, we can start into. Yeah, we are from Berlin and we show some new models here. And yeah, nice to have you here and to introduce you to some of the news. And I think we start. We have a closer look to the models here. You'll see what is very prominent is the QSQ sequencer. In the moment, this controls all the other models in the rack, like the SED-CSM. There's a complete synth voice, and it's available since May this year. And then we have our small modules, separate modules like oscillators, filters, envelopes, big oscillators. And they are also controlled by this sequencer to make the drum sounds you can listen. For example, the kick drum is made with a sinus wave from the VOC, and this goes to a little small VCA called IDA. There's a very new thing, very small, discrete VCA with a superb sound quality. Yeah, it's this little model here, and I can control all the drum sounds. Goes through the IDA. This is just a waveform like a sinus or like a triangle, and then I control this with a sequencer. Go there, Harder. I can show you, for example, the channel 5 controls the kick, and I have a VCA mode here. And the VCA mode means it's like an envelope. This goes to 0 because the VCA has to be closed at the end. Otherwise, you hear some remaining sounds. They have different compression rates and a decay rate, and as well the volume. So with one CV you can control the behavior of envelopes, of velocity, and this give you very special sounds. Like, for example, here we have a noise here. Then you can listen to the noise. I have to go to the I think the mixers here. No, this is not that what I want. Maybe here. Yeah, but this is the. Oh, we can just close the. So this is the number 4. Is the. This is the noise, for example. And all these rhythmical variations and decay lengths are controlled by the sequencer here. So just go to amp and mid. This is the decay length of the VCA. So make it a bit smaller. Go back. So as well, I can control the SED-CSM. It's a fully discrete synthesizer with all discrete components with 2 VCOs, 3 sub-oscillator, 2 LFOs, also work in VCO mode. You can feed into the mixer 2 analog loopable envelopes, ADSR, with trigger outs, with separate trigger outs, and discrete VCF, discrete VCA, and extra tremolo VCA. So very nice for Rhodes or guitars with the external in. The really clean sounding elements. We have a wave folder, we have a ring modulator and a noise generator on the top. What you listen to, I just have one oscillator here. I make a bit down the percussion instrument. So if I go to channel 1, and I go to my modulation matrix, I can make really fancy things because we have LFO algorithm and we have envelope and algorithm. So you can really spontaneously change the algorithm and get really weird sounds just with one CV. Just change the pitch. So if we wanna reset this, just press here. And let's go. So, but this model, I think we get a review on SOS in
Yep.
the magazine very soon. So if people are interested, they're kind of looking forward to read the review in your magazine. And we can go to the other side. They have some more small models coming out. I lower the volume a bit. We have an MOL. This is a really smart attenuator, attenuator, and offset generator. So this gives up to 10 volt, and we can shift with the offset to minus and plus. To make negative and positive curve and enhance it and attenuate. Attenuator means this is the middle, this is plus, and this is minus values. And then we have an offset, a reset switch. That means this is always 0. So you don't have to fiddle the right position here. So it comes out and it's a replacement from the older TOL tool. There is a big rider, but dual, but it's really small, just 2 HP. Next to them is the IPT. It's just a utility model. It has 2 inverters, inverts audio and CV signals very quickly, and a precision adder. If you have 2 VCOs, you want to just add it to one. And the precision adder makes one level. That if you have 2 VCOs, the same level than 1 VCO. So to stay in with the model, the modular level. The next is a CLI. There's a clipper, and the clipper offers just a gain, a mix mode, and rectifier. It is right trustly. And for example, if you have your sinus wave or a triangle wave, it adds an octave above. And you can mix it. It's like a divider. The effect. Then we have 5 different clipping modes. They're explained here. Maybe you can read it here. This is a positive, negative clipping, all the kind of direct clipping. And there's a couple of 5 modes of clipping. This is cool for samples, also for waveforms that don't have so much overtone. They add a little bit overtone. For kick drums, that sound a little bit fatter or whatever you want. Next to them is a bit bigger model, long expected. I know. I think I announced this 3 years before. So finally, we have it in 2 weeks. This is the FHD high pass filter. It's discrete and have 24 dB, 80 dB, and 12 dB switch. Plus a boost, a bass boost. So under cutoff frequency, they got a boost in the frequency. Otherwise, maybe we can have a listen. Maybe I close the drums. Make it a bit louder, but so just give more button in the corner frequency of the cutoff. So. I'll make a little bit modulation with the LFO. And then have a resonance boost. For some clipped sounds. Back to normal. Just lead the envelope. It's a very good sounding high pass filter. It's an excellent combination together with the SED-CSM because we have an insert there. You go out, VCF into input of the FHD, and the output of the FHD go input before the VCA. It's VCA in. So the filter remains before the final VCA. So if I go to self oscillation, it's different than if I go after the model, because then the self oscillation stays. They have no VCA after. Yeah, you can jump at a bed in parallel or in series, but everything happens before the VCA. So that means that this synthesizer get a additional sound, yeah, additional sounds or more options to sculpt the sounds. So everything's a bit. If I stop this, then I have a sinus wave. Make it together. Also have an linear FM in for vocal sounds. Okay, it's and so far and so far. So back to the percussion. Yeah, this comes out also in 2 weeks. The sequencer I expect also in 2 weeks. The Q's cool, and there will, yeah, maybe also I send some for reviewing. And maybe you want to hear something about price tag.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. This costs FHD is around €90.
Yep.
So you have to calculate by yourself in pound. This is around €500 here. This will be €390. The sequencer. The little models is around 30 and €50. And I think that was it, no? That's what, yeah. The rest, they are older models, so you can check it out at your dealer.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, lots of cool new stuff. Keep an eye out for the SOS reviews that are already in the pipeline. And in the meantime, Rides in the Storm. Take a look at the website. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming here. And